GTA 6 pre-orders officially began several weeks ago, marking the start of the release cycle for what is widely expected to be the biggest game of 2026 and potentially one of the largest video game launches in history. It is already considered the most anticipated title of the decade. Although the game's release is still several months away, with launch currently scheduled for November, Rockstar Games remains in the early stages of its marketing campaign and pre-release rollout. However, despite the game not yet being available, a significant development has already emerged. Following a pattern seen with previous Rockstar Games releases, GTA 6 has already been blocked from pre-orders or distribution in several countries around the world. Despite the game not yet launching and a full gameplay showcase still pending, access is already restricted in multiple major markets, potentially affecting hundreds of millions of players. While no official explanation has been provided in every case, the reasons are widely believed to be related to the series' mature content. Like previous entries in the franchise, GTA 6 is expected to feature crime, violence, drug-related themes, sexual content, and other material intended for mature audiences. These elements have historically led to restrictions or outright bans in countries with stricter content regulations, and the game could also receive higher age classifications in certain regions. Restrictions on games with mature content are not uncommon in several parts of the world, as some governments have a long history of limiting or prohibiting their sale. In many regions, however, such titles are instead regulated through age rating systems that restrict access to adult audiences rather than banning them entirely. GTA has consistently been designed for mature players, typically receiving an 18+ rating due to its depiction of violence, crime, drug-related themes, and other adult content. Despite established age classifications, the game is already facing restrictions in multiple countries, potentially preventing hundreds of millions of consumers from purchasing it through official channels. The situation highlights the differing approaches governments take toward regulating entertainment media. While some countries rely primarily on age rating systems, others enforce stricter content regulations that can limit or prohibit the distribution of certain films, books, television programs, and video games. According to PlayStation's regional storefronts, although GTA 6 pre-orders are available across much of the world, they remain unavailable in several markets, including Bahrain, China, Kuwait, Lebanon, Oman, Qatar, Russia, and Taiwan. At present, PlayStation users in those regions are unable to pre-order the game through official channels. Although no detailed explanation has been issued for every market, the restrictions are widely believed to be linked to the franchise's mature themes, which have historically prompted regulatory action in countries with stricter content policies. China remains one of the most notable examples of a market with strict media regulations. Video games, films, books, and other forms of entertainment typically require approval from government regulators before they can be legally distributed, with content reviewed for compliance with local laws and regulatory standards. The country also maintains a tightly regulated online ecosystem, where access to several major international platforms is restricted. Similar content regulations are enforced in a number of Middle Eastern countries, where government authorities exercise greater oversight over the distribution of entertainment media. Previous Rockstar Games titles, including Grand Theft Auto V and Red Dead Redemption, have also faced restrictions or outright bans in some of these markets, making similar measures affecting GTA 6 largely consistent with past precedent. What stands out, however, is the timing. GTA 6 remains in its pre-order phase, a complete gameplay presentation has yet to be released, and regional age classifications have not been finalized in every market. Even so, distribution restrictions have already been implemented, suggesting regulators are basing their decisions on the franchise's established reputation and its long-standing focus on mature content. The latest restrictions are unlikely to come as a surprise to longtime followers of the franchise, as Grand Theft Auto has consistently maintained its mature themes and distinctive style throughout the series. Additional countries could still impose restrictions or decline to distribute GTA 6 following its official release, depending on future regulatory reviews and local content policies. Rockstar Games has encountered similar situations with previous entries in the franchise, many of which faced regional restrictions while still achieving record-breaking commercial success worldwide. Although access to major markets could influence overall sales, the series has historically performed exceptionally well despite distribution limitations. In regions where official access is restricted, some players may seek alternative methods to obtain the game, subject to local laws and regulations. Industry observers note that regional restrictions have affected several major Rockstar Games releases in the past, making the situation surrounding GTA 6 consistent with the publisher's history. Distribution policies vary by country, with some markets requiring additional regulatory approval before games featuring mature themes can be released through official storefronts. As Rockstar Games continues its marketing campaign ahead of the planned November launch, the list of supported regions may still change. Additional countries could approve the game following further regulatory review, while others could introduce new restrictions based on local content standards and age classification requirements. Until Rockstar and regional platform holders provide further updates, the availability of GTA 6 will continue to depend on each market's individual regulations. In addition to regional restrictions, industry analysts are closely monitoring how these limitations could impact GTA 6's global sales performance. Historically, Rockstar titles have performed exceptionally well worldwide, but restricted access in key markets may influence overall revenue projections and player engagement metrics. Despite these challenges, anticipation for GTA 6 remains at an all-time high. Pre-release discussions, leaks, and official teasers have generated significant buzz across social media platforms and gaming communities. Many fans are hopeful that Rockstar will find ways to navigate regulatory hurdles or provide alternative solutions for affected regions. As the situation develops, both players and industry experts will be watching closely to see how Rockstar responds and whether additional countries will impose similar restrictions. Attention is now shifting to whether additional platform holders or regional regulators will update their policies as GTA 6 moves closer to release. Rating boards in several countries have yet to publish final classifications, meaning the game's availability could still change before launch. Rockstar Games has not announced any revisions to its planned regional rollout, and no additional countries have been officially added to the current list of restricted markets. Until further announcements are made, players in affected regions will need to monitor updates from local retailers, platform storefronts, and regulatory agencies regarding the game's official availability. While the current restrictions have drawn considerable attention, they are not unusual for major entertainment releases featuring mature content. Similar regulatory reviews have affected films, television series, and video games across multiple regions, particularly where local laws impose stricter standards on depictions of violence, crime, gambling, or sexual content. As the review process continues in different jurisdictions, additional updates regarding GTA 6's availability, regional ratings, and distribution status are expected in the months leading up to its official release. That is the latest information regarding GTA 6's growing list of regional restrictions ahead of its official release. As Rockstar Games continues its marketing campaign and additional regulatory decisions are announced, further updates on the game's availability and release status are expected in the coming months. For more GTA 6 news, updates, and gaming coverage, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. If this report was helpful, leave a like, share it with other GTA fans, and let everyone know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next update.